Hey, how you guys doing? This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Man, I was working. I maintain properties and stuff like that, and I was shooting texture on the ceiling, so I'm all full of stuff, right? And I just felt compelled to come do a reading. I don't know. It's weird. It just hit me like do a reading. Sagittarius is next, so Sagittarius, I'm gonna do a reading for the Sagittarius Collective. Let's do this. This may not resonate with all you guys. If it does, keep it. If it doesn't, leave it. Cross watchers, roles may be in reverse. Spirit guides, since you called me to do this reading, what's going on? Something. Into something. Wouldn't be surprising. We are going through Mercury retrograde. Alright, what's the deal? Spirit guides, thank you for everything that you do for us. Thank you for the guidance you give us. What's going on? For the Sagittarius Collective. Sag, what's going on for Sagittarius? I'm so ready for the weekend. I'm gonna go use my kayak. Alright. Might even take my boy Levester with me. It's my plant, my rubber plant. He's real, but it's a rubber plant. I named him Levester. Ten of Cups, manifesting. Hell yeah. Alright, Spirit guides, what do we have for the Sagittarius? Let me get one more shuffle in and let's get this show on the road. See what Spirit guides in a rush to let you guys know. Alright. There. Okay. Yep. It's 4 cups. All my readings have been like this since Mercury retrograde started. Since Mercury went into retrograde. You guys are not taking back exes. A lot of you guys just aren't taking the offers. You're not taking anybody back. You got exes coming back. People are coming out of the woodwork and are just like, hey, how you doing, Sagittarius? Will you take me back? Let's see what's going on. Moving the hell away from that devil. Oh boy. Incoming. But you're like, no, I don't want to be like that anymore. I made a decision to leave your ass out. King of Swords, I'm cutting that shit out. I'm looking for a future with somebody. My star. I'm looking for a 4 of Wands with somebody else who's going to make you happy. If this is resonating with you, right on. So far. Yeah, you're not dealing with them. With the Temperance card, you're definitely not dealing with them. Hail to the no. Chariot, Devil, Knight of Pentacles. You guys are getting the hell away from this codependent ass possessive mother trucker. They're running at you and you're like, I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. They might have put you in a third party situation, maybe some cheating involved there. Yeah, but you're not going to do it. You're leaving them out. And with the King of Swords, you are definitely cutting them out of your life. With the 4 Wands and the Star card, you guys are moving towards something a hell of a lot better. And you are not going to put up with their that's a stalemate. Namas. You ain't doing it. You ain't doing it, you ain't doing it. And Temperance card, with the Temperance, you are getting through this. Sagittarius, it's no surprise to me. All the Sagittarius that I know are solid. A lot of you guys are like, when you're done, you are done. You are not putting up with anybody's crap. Wow. What do you think about these things, huh? Yeah. My daughter. I bought her about 12, 13 of these things. Yeah. So my ex-wife, her mother, of course, said those things are the devil. They're evil. So, and my daughter kept wanting them and wanting them and wanting them. So I got all the little dolls and I set them all down and I put them all together, they're all touching, right? And I had my daughter sit, right to my right, And I grabbed one little hand, and I had her, since they're all connected, I had her grab one of the little hands over here, and I held her hands, and we prayed on them, and I asked, Spirit to release any, if there's anything within them, but I did a prayer, and after that, as God is my witness, she did not want another one. She did not want another one. Bye, little buddy. And it was, thank you. I was like, these things are running. These things are not cheap. And so anyways, so if you guys are having, if you have kids that are having issues with these things, if they're having this addiction thing about wanting these things, try to do a little prayer, over them. Like I said, just lay them out and grab his little hand, and have your kid grab the other little hand and make sure all are connected, and then grab her hand or his hand and pray upon them. Ask Source or your God, whoever it is, to help you release anything, negative entities, or all that. You know how to do the prayer, and voila, that's it. My daughter's like, she just threw the bag in the corner. It's an expensive bag. Anyways, back to the reading. I'm trying to lighten the subject a little bit. But yeah, you guys are not putting up with that BS. Let's see what we got here. Sneaky, that's why. Because you guys are tired of that sneaky shit, man. Oh, man. The Seven of Swords. Thieving, sneaky, underhanded, undermining, cheating, third party, blah, blah, blah. You guys, I think you're well aware of what's going on, because you guys you're not dealing with it. And with that Four of Pentacles, that Star card, let's see what we got here. Oh, Page of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody wants to talk to you. You're not going to want to talk to them. Probably for a lot of you guys, you're not going to put up with it. You guys want open communication, reciprocation. You guys are just tired of the lies. I'm not saying that it's okay to go through people's phones, but if somebody is sitting there and every time you're, I use my daughter's iPhone as an example. By the way, she dipped it oh no, she left it on the table, and my other daughter knocked over a drink and spilled on it, and it sat in that fluid all night or something like that. Anyways, so every time you go to, their phone's there, and you're like, oh, can I grab that? And they smack your hand, or they grab the phone out front of you. That is not good. That is not good. I'm just glad I have insurance. But that is not good. If your significant other is snatching a phone out of your hand, and I think this might be resonating with somebody. Probably a lot of people, actually. I had an ex like that. I was like, okay. She went to work. I packed my stuff, and I was Audi 5000. You remember that old saying, Audi 5000? That's old, right? I'm a bit older. Hey, whatever. For those of you that do understand what that means, yeah, it's all good. One Sagittarius, Crystal, Miss Crystal, you know what I'm talking about. Audi 5000, remember that back in the 90s? Yeah, we used to be cool, man. We were the cool bunch. We were the cool kids. Oh, man. I'm so fucking old. Anyways, back to the reading. Yeah, so Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Star card, and guess what? Three of Pentacles. You want somebody, now, it's funny because I was going to say, you want reciprocate. You want somebody that's going to work with you. Somebody who's going to work with you. Right here. This is what you want. Not this other devilish, devil energy, BS. With Temperance, you're luck. I'm not going to say you're lucky. You guys don't need luck. You got out of it. Three of Wands, made the choice, got the hell out of there. King of Swords, you chopped that. Ching, put your sword up, and that was over. Moved on. Out of there. Two of Swords, no mas. You don't want no more Seven of Swords. That's that thieving ass, sneaky ass, grabbing, snatching the cell phone out of your hand ass. You're so tired of that. Oh my God. I just don't understand what people are thinking when they do something like that. Like, what do they think we're going to say? Like, oh, ha ha ha, they're so funny with their phone. Yeah, right. My ass. However, for some of you guys, you might not even go that route. You may just go for your Nine of Pentacles, which is just independence. Yep. Hell, you don't necessarily need anybody. Nobody needs anybody. It's your choice. But if you choose to, it seems to me like and there's a there's a whole bunch of Sagittarius. So this may resonate with you. This may resonate with one of the other guys. This goes there's a wide spectrum of Sagittarius. So some of you guys, you're going into a new relationship, communicating, reciprocating, working with somebody, and this is what you wanted. For some of you guys, you're like, I'm glad I put up my sword. I'm a King of Swords, and I put my sword up, and I'm out. I'm happy alone. I'm gonna do this alone. I'm great. I don't need nobody. I'm independent. This would be for you guys. Right on top of the Temperance. Here we go. Yep. Five of Swords. This person comes back, which they want to. I mean, it's your choice. Okay, I know that a handful of you guys are going to do this again. You're going to go back into the cycle that's ended, the contract that's expired. You're going to go back in there because they have that vitamin D or that special taco or that, whatever you want to call it, and lust. Hey, you're a grown ass motherfucker. You're a grown ass person. You know what you need to do, and you know what you're doing. And when you go back into something like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, all you're doing is you're just gonna repeat the cycle. I know this. Unless both of you guys have been apart for a while, both of you guys have did your inner work, have gone through, learned to love yourself again, treated yourself, taken care of yourself, and then it's at a different time decided, hey, you know what? Maybe a text, maybe a call, maybe an email, maybe brunch, something like that. But for a lot of you guys, you're hopping right back in bed. How long do you think that's going to last, Sagittarius? For those this is resonating with, in that aspect, in that angle, perspective, whatever you want to call it, in that dynamic scenario. How long do you think it's going to last? And for some of you guys, you may go back and the vitamin D may not be that potent anymore, and that taco might be soggy, and not in a good way. Sorry, no. And then life is about experiences, yes, but repeating the same mistakes to get a little momentary satisfaction. And maybe it's not momentary. Maybe it's long stroke Leon, wherever, or deep throat Debbie. There's that one reader. She's so funny. Empress T4444. She is the bomb.com. I love that woman. She just has all these funny names for all these. What did she call them? Oh, never. I'm not gonna get into it. She's just so funny, man. The clearance racks or whatever she calls them. Oh, she's so funny, but she just has all these names for these karmics, right? And then she's brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant. And she's like, I'm bougie, but I'm a ghetto ass. And then she just goes on, and man, I love that woman. She's just, thank you, Lord, for bringing us such an angel. And that's an earth angel right there. She's definitely an earth angel. Anyways, back to what I was saying here. So you guys really need to be careful. Just be careful. If you do decide to go back, I mean, good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and pull an oracle card for you guys and see what we got on that. And I might do one of my inner fucking peace cards. Effing peace cards. Excuse my language, I shouldn't be cursing. I'm better than that, we're all better than that. However, sometimes we need to make points by saying things. You gotta be careful with that, because I said that one time and my little girl caught me saying that to somebody, and then she said something one day and she said, "Dad, but that's the only way I can express myself to make people understand." I was like, "Shh, no." She said, "But you said," I was like, "I was only joking." She said, "That's not a good joke." I'm like, "Facts." Smart kid. For sure, definitely the daughter of her father. I just got these oracle cards, so don't laugh at me. I got little hands. My little hands, and I'm trying to get these suckers to bend now. Oh man, here we go. Oh. And my hands got all that white, that texture mud on me, and it's the real powdery kind of. Okay. I just jumped out, I ran out of work. I was like, I'm gonna go do this real quick, Well, I'm a contractor, so it's work. There we go. Okay, that's enough. I end up having to pick up all my cards. This. All right, fill your cup. Okay, this is your card. Fill your cup. Let's see what we got here. That's card number 17. That's an 8. Yeah, 17's an 8. 1 and 7's an 8. So 17. Fill your cup. Deep cellular healing. Optimism. Hope for a bright future. This card means that you have learned to appreciate your journey as a unique and guided experience with a higher purpose. Pour into yourself. Come back to your earliest sources of joy, creativity, and inspiration, and you will find yourself in time of supreme spiritual, emotional, and physical wellness. I'll put this here if you guys want to get a snapshot, get a shot of that. Excuse my little dirty hands. Okay, yeah, that's beautiful. Like, perfect. And I'll go ahead and do a. I ordered these on Amazon. I've used them. I was using them. I was doing a couple for my nephew. He was laughing at that. So, okay. Like this one, for example, peace. It starts with releasing. Yeah. How clever. Let's see. Finding some cards I can shuffle correctly. All right. There we go. There you go. Do one more shuffle. Little 80 cards. Yeah, little 80 cards. There's 2 of them. Okay, so we got. Okay, so the first one is addicted to inner peace. Get your quick fix. That's nice. Okay, quick fix of inner peace. Decide your vibe. Okay. It attracts your tribe. Ain't those cute, huh? Wow. Addicted to your inner peace, get your quick fix. Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, inner effing peace. We appreciate your knowledge. Put that back in here. So never get these little things back in there. That'll be fine. Okay. So basically what I'm getting at is so some of you guys walked away from something, Some of you guys are going independent. You're going to be in your nine of pentacles. You're going to just do you for now. Some of you guys are starting out in another relationship. And that's cool. You're not going to go back to that one deal for a lot of you guys, and some of you guys are. Just know what's going to happen. I'm telling you. Oh boy, I can't stress this enough, Sagittarius, if this is resonating with you. How hard it is. And I'm not going to say it's impossible. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible. It just is. However, I'm going to say 9.9-9% of times it doesn't work out. You end up looping, going back in the cycle and just looping. And then you break up, and then you get back together, and you do it again, and you do it again. And I know I've been in those 6 times, 7 chances relationships, and at first it was all about the lust, all about that, yeah. And then over time it just got old. Not it, I mean, just over and over it just got tiring. It wasn't doing it anymore. I mean, it did, but it's sad when you have to realize the love's gone. And so I know it's going to be hard for some of you guys. And I hope you, with the Temperance card, you'll get through it. You'll get through it. With that, I'll let you guys go and get back to work, finish my texture work. Once again, this is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. Please like and subscribe my channel. It's a new channel, so I'm trying to grow. And I appreciate everything. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your likes, and I appreciate your support. You guys have a blessed day. Love and light.